Let's now look at question 2a. This is the database task in the 2022 National 5 Admin and IT question paper. You'll see there on the left-hand side, question 2a, there's a database file called Tournament Details, containing information about the clubs and players taking part in the Tay Golf Course Charity Golf Tournament. The first thing we're being asked to do is to update the clubs table using the information below. So we're looking to add an extra field and print showing only the club name, email and Twitter fields. Now on the right hand side, I've just got here a list. This is from the SQA specification, just to remind you of all the things that you could be tested on as you're working through these tasks. And you'll see here, we've got to be able to add or delete fields and records. So that is what we're going to be doing. So here we are in the tournament details database, and we know we have to update the clubs table with the Twitter information, but I think it's worth your while at this stage just opening up both tables so you can see what's inside them and also to see if they are related. So looking up the golf clubs here, this first table, information here, we've got 6 different golf clubs. Each club has its own ID, and in fact if I go into the design view, I can see that this primary key has been set for club ID. This is a unique number for each golf club. So that's the first table, and now let's look at the second. So for the second, we have all the golfers themselves. We've got their name and their handicap and their details, and also the club ID. So each player is linked to a particular golf club. The next thing that we can do is see if these two tables, I'm pretty sure they are linked together because we've got the primary key of the golf club ID in the player table. But if you want to just check to see, go to Database Tools and go to Relationships. And yes, here we can see these two tables are linked. The primary key, club ID, one ID per club, one to many. There are many players belonging to the same club. If you've got tables linked like that, if it is a relational database, what it means is if you do a query or a report, then you can bring down fields from either table and everything will show. So let's just close that and deal with the first part of the database task. So to add a new field in the clubs table, let's go into the view, into design view, to take us to the setup. And at the end, let's just put in the word Twitter. That is going to be the field name. That's the heading we're going to see. The data type, if you remember, if you click in the box, there is a drop-down option. You can drop down for other things, and for example, you may have to, put in currency or a yes/no field. But in this case, it's more text, so short field will do the trick. Go back onto View. Yes, we'll save it. And you'll see there's now a column ready for us to start typing in the various Twitter handles. So let's just do that now. So that's the clubs table updated with the Twitter information. And let's just check if there's anything else that we need to do. Well, it's actually asking us, once we've done the updating, to print showing only the club name, email, and Twitter fields. So if we only want to show the club name, the email and the Twitter information, let's hide the rest of the fields. So in club ID, for example, you can right click and you can hide the field. I could actually highlight address and address to and postcode and mobile at the same time. And then I can right click and I can hide. And here I'm left with just the information I need. So if I now go to File and then Print, and let's do a print preview to see what it looks like, and that looks absolutely fine.